Happening now, a massive rally in Lansing in support of tougher gun control. An 11-bill package aims to establish safe storage laws, universal background checks, and extreme risk protection orders, also known as red flag laws. Now, the state Senate will take up this measure, at least some of these measures, later today, we're told. Representative Debbie Dingell speaking at today's rally, talking about how easy it is to obtain a gun, with a story about her cousin's daughter.
Her daughter, early 20s, mental health issues, went to a gun store, learned how to use it, came home, got in the bathtub, shot, and killed herself. Guns are too available. You wonder why we need background checks? You know what? Wonder why we need red flag laws? I spent decades saying, how could I keep a gun out of my father's hands? How could I have kept my cousin's daughter alive? We need common sense gun legislation so people don't deal with this every day.
All right, so other people talking at that event today, and that was a very passionate speech there, include Congresswoman Alyssa Slotkin and former Arizona Congresswoman and shooting survivor Gabby Giffords, who was the target of an assassination attempt.
There's also been pressure on lawmakers in Washington to take action on gun reform, so far with no success. So now President Joe Biden is resorting to an executive order. He made the announcement yesterday in Monterey Park, California, where 11 people were killed in a shooting at a dance hall. It was back in January. The order directs the U.S. Attorney General to make sure that gun laws are followed. That includes existing background checks. The order also seeks to increase awareness of red flag laws in states that have them.
So yeah, an ongoing conversation about gun control. I think this is probably, it's felt like at least, the longest that this has been going on since this Michigan State mass shooting, because a lot of times it is shooting happens. There is talk about it for the next several days, basically a week, and then nothing really happens, and then it's the shooting, and then it's rinse and repeat.
Yeah, your light and love and thoughts and prayers do little for the families who are the victims of gun violence. And when you look at other countries and how they have dealt with gun violence, there's no question that this problem is uniquely American. But what do you do about it? I mean, at this point, I think most people say, something. Try something. Right.
And the conversation has never really been about, taking guns away. It's always been about taking guns out of the people who of the hands of people who don't, should not have those guns in the first place.
But when you talk about mass shootings, most of these people are folks who, with no criminal record, with no indication, with no red flag, there's no way to predict it. So is that even a starting point in this conversation anymore when we're talking about children being killed?
Yeah, no, something should have been done, with Sandy Hook 10 years ago. But here we are.
We want to hear from you. #TheNoon. Let us know what you think. We'll be reading your comments in just a little bit.